Welcome back, adventurers. Okay, we've all heard that age-old D&D saying, don't split the party, but today I want to take a moment to talk to you about why you should split the party and why it can actually be beneficial to your story. So let's jump in. So first of all, let's be honest, nobody spends every waking moment of their life with the same 4 to 6 people. It's just weird. Splitting the party up in a city to do some shopping or tie up loose ends is just natural. Sometimes an adventurer needs a break or they need a moment by themselves, and punishing them for it by making them think that they will die every time that they leave the 30-foot vicinity of their party is just weird and unrealistic. In fact, allowing characters to explore on their own can actually even open up new story possibilities. Maybe the wizard uncovers a hidden conspiracy while visiting a library, or the ranger makes an important discovery out in the wilderness about a tree sickness or something. These moments can feed into the main plot, enhancing the grander story with more complexity, and just makes you seem like you're doing that much better at your job. Second, when characters are separated, they get opportunities to grow independently. A fighter might step out of their comfort zone and negotiate for the first time and get that natural 20 on a persuasion check or whatever. Or a rogue might get into a solo moral dilemma where they decide maybe they don't want to steal from the little orphans. These solo moments can lead to real and meaningful personal growth and interactions that would otherwise be overlooked, and can actually help their characters become stronger and more grounded in the world and the story that you are telling together. And in those rare moments when the party is on a mission or in a dungeon and they choose to split, this can create some pretty awesome dramatic tension in a story. Imagine the rest of the party having to rush to aid one member who's in trouble or resolving an issue that only came up because they weren't together. This urgency just makes for a more engaging session, at least in my opinion. And splitting the party doesn't have to be a dangerous gamble. It can create moments to build character growth or add tension and drive your story forward, but it's also important to make sure that you're pacing it out correctly and find that rhythm of cutting back and forth between the 2 or 3 or 4 different sections of your party, or however many there are. Because what you don't want to do is ignore half of the party for an hour while you're stuck in the dungeon with this half and the other half is in the upper part of the dungeon or whatever. Overall, having a character go off on their own shouldn't always be punished with an ambush, for example, because then you're just reminding them to never do it again and sticking to the same 5 people and sharing rooms and eating together over and over and over is just weird. And at least for me, it can be a little immersion breaking. Anyways, I'll get off my soapbox. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about splitting the party. Aye? Nay? Now I want to take a moment and talk about my little buddy Tobias. You see, he's been missing for a couple weeks now, and while we have some leads, I need you to help me out. We've had lots of adventurers pouring into the comments to make those checks, and we just need to keep pushing. Please head on down to the comments down below or over to our Instagram and help with that skill check on this post here. We need you, adventurers. Hashtag bring Tobias home. Anyways, I hope I see you in those comments and that you're there for our little buddy. Thank you for watching. Forge on, my friends, and we'll see you next time, adventurers.